Today's 786th day that I'm here to chill and still learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about really the people that you follow. There's so many people that you're able to follow, and who are the people that we're supposed to follow? I was looking, like there's a list of people that we're able to follow because I love the saying that show me your mentor and I will show you how your life will look like in 5 years. Show your mentor and I will show you how your life will look like in 5 years. Such a powerful saying. That means that your mentor will determine how your future look like. Of course, association is very, very important, but a lot of times is that your mentor will allow you to choose your association. So being able to choose the right person to look after is very, very important. So I'll make today like listed of 8 people that of course you're able to follow, and after that I will discuss like which ones are really the best one to really for you to follow to make sure that you're able to move forward and able to achieve meaningful things in life. So number one is it's easy to understand. Number one is leaders who are taking initiative. Every single person is a leader. That is important to understand, but I'm speaking about leaders who takes initiative, leaders who stand out, leaders who are first and making things happen. So that means every single person knows that they have the position and the title, and they know that they are leaders. So that means that leaders are people. Every single person is a leader, but not every single person are taking initiative to stand on top, stand in front of everyone, and really being able to really lead. And it could be political cause, that the business cause, and anything that's in a career, in a job. There's so many different leaders. Like who is the leader in this company? Most people will say that who is the CEO of the company? That is a leader. Of course, he has a position. A lot of times, even they have a position, they don't have the leadership skills. But now, let's look into that. They have a position, they have and the title, and they are leaders. So of course, we're able to follow them and learn from them. Number 2 is the things that people that you have to follow is celebrities. There's so many different celebrities. Could be even sports celebrities. It could be like singing celebrities, actors. What is celebrities that you follow? Do you follow some celebrities? Do you care about celebrities? Do you wait for celebrities and scream when you see celebrities, or do you just love to shake their hands because you admire their work? Because there's a huge difference to really admire and really be obsessed about really celebrities. That's pretty easy to understand. Number 3 is influencers. Influencers are people who create a lot of content on potentially Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. There's a lot of different content creators or influencers that they find a way how to really show up in a different way. Now, a lot of people could follow them and really learn from them what they do and from the content that does. Now, it could be a good influence, it could be a bad influence. And now, of course, choosing what influence you, what kind of celebrity you follow is very, very important as well. Number 4 is experts. So that means that when you have some skill that you're looking for to learn, improve, get better, you're looking for what? You're looking for experts, for the best in the market who could really share the insights that you could learn and improve and get better. So experts is very, very important. Of course, we potentially want to work to become experts in the field that we're working on because other people want to learn from us. Number 5 is community leaders. That means that you live in a local community, and there is some leaders who really want to improve the community, and we can follow them as well. So who are the local people who really stand out, who really support everyone in the community, and everyone knows their name when they need some support? Number 6 is content creators. It's very, very similar to influencers, but content creators, of course, are focusing fully on content creation. It could be blogs, it could be books, it could be YouTube content. It doesn't matter, but there's a lot of things that they do to make sure that people are able to follow them. And a lot of times, the content creators really do not have anything else going on, or rather just creating content that is taken from other people, and they just redistribute the information. Now, of course, that means it could be some people who are 100% original and create content by themselves. And that's why I call them a little more of influencers. But people who just create content are potentially could attract attention as well. Number 7 is spiritual figures. spiritual figures. That could be religious, that could be spiritual, like people who really speak about different topics and able to really understand the spirituality part. And of course, that's the people that we want to look into as well, because this is just covers all aspects of life. And the last one that I have is role models. And role models is very, very broad. And it means that when we look into life, when you look into the aspects that we want to achieve in life, we need to ask ourselves what we want to get better at, what we want to get better at. And then, of course, who could be a great role model? Who could be a great role model to really get better in the skill or aspect but potentially you really say that I want to improve emotional awareness. I want to emotional strength. Who is a great role model that has emotional strength? And then, of course, go and pursue them, go and follow them. Now, when I think about all those eight, of course, I understand that I am probably a little bit biased, but of course, I look into who are the most important to follow. There's, of course, leaders, experts, role models. Those three are the most important things. Because if you follow celebrities, like a lot of times people say that if you really want to make sure that you learn from the mentor, you learn from the guide, you learn from the leader, that you role model, you want to make sure that you study them. You study their work. You follow the community. You ask questions. You ask for guidance. Now, of course, leaders could be that you have access to. Role models you can have access to, and it might be that an expert you might have access to, it might not. Because let's say that there is some leaders, that well-known leaders like John C. Maxwell and Milet, and there's Brendon Burchard, and there's a lot of great leaders that you do not have access to, but you're still able to really be not a fan, but you're able to be a student. Not a fan, but you're able to be a student. Exactly like let's look into some other field, basketball. LeBron James or Michael Jordan. Let's say like Michael Jordan. So you can be a fan of Michael Jordan, or you're able to be a student of Michael Jordan. So that means you're able to study their work, how they did exercise, what did they do, what kind of mindset they had, everything between, to make sure that you elevate yourself, knowing that you're studying Michael Jordan. So that means that you are elevating your standards based on Michael Jordan. You're able to be a fan, you're able to buy shoes, you're able to buy t-shirts, you're able to really support as much as you can, but that will not elevate your game. What elevates your game is study his work, study his work ethic, study his mindset, and then really making sure that you use what you learn and input into your life. And when I say that your mentors will determine your 5 years, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is when you study people that you want to really emulate, improve, get better, then you start to make a list of 5 mentors, 5 coaches, 5 leaders, 5 experts or role models in your field that you want to get better, and then really study, work towards improving them. Of course, your life will be improve and get better. Now, I think that a lot of times people fall into celebrities and really just follow them and understanding day-to-day life, what is interesting on the world, what is catchy. But the most important part, really, we need to understand that we need to study and implement. And if you have a chance to speak with those people, we need to ask a lot of questions and implement right away. Not question it, implement. And that's very, very important. So when I think about those eight areas that 8 people that you're able to follow, I think that we need to be reflective and sometimes ask ourselves question like, who do you follow? Who do you follow? Because if you do not follow anyone, that means pretty sad story, because you follow yourself. And if you follow yourself, that means that you do not have results that you could have in case you are following someone who is much farther ahead. Now, of course, I understand that sometimes you don't need to have someone who is far, 100 miles away. But what is very, very important to really find a person who is 5 steps away. So you're able to really look at what do they do, why they are 5 steps ahead. And I would go and pursue and do the things that they did to make sure that you are able to get there. That is, find a role model, or find an expert, find a leader who will allow you to go those 5 steps. Now, when you make those 5 steps, what you will do, you'll need to find another person who is those 5 steps. And after 20, 30 times, you will become that 100 steps away. And of course, the person who seemed so far away, after really intense workouts and intense really execution, they could become very, very, very close, and you're able in the future really become a mentee of the person that you admired all your life. I truly believe that. I truly believe that every single person are able to improve as much as they can if they're willing to pay the price and they choose who to follow and who to take advice from. Because we need to be very careful who we take advice from, because we could potentially end up where they are. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.